Hi, this is Christopher Walken, and you're listening to Juan and Joe, the podcast. Keep it here and tell me, are these guys' voices fucked up or is it me? Pow!
Like record this.
Rolling. Check. Yeah, okay. We're good.
Yeah, we good. We good.
All right. So what's up, everybody? We are back.
Hey. Hello. Back in black.
Back in black.
And gray.
Blackened. That's better. For some Metallica.
Yeah.
All right. So this is Juan and Joe Podcast. Welcome back. And for those of you that are new, I hope you guys enjoy our podcast. My name is Jose Meza.
I am Jonathan Baden. Again, welcome.
And we're here for Letters of B-Rad. Or Letters by B-Rad.
Letters from B-Rad.
Letters from B-Rad.
Yeah.
You get the point.
Yeah. And this would be...
Episode 15.
Episode 15. Yeah. Letter 14, episode 15.
Episode 15.
So,
for those of you that are new, just really quick summary. This podcast is Letters from B-Rad, or from my boy who I grew up with, his childhood friends. Went to prison for life for murder back in '94, and him and I have corresponded for about the past 25 years. You guys want to hear more about that? You can always check out the first episodes on that. And I don't want to go into too much detail, but that's basically in a nutshell,
That's
right?
the gist of it, yeah. Reading the letters and just kind of seeing what, to us it's funny. We keep it light, but, we're laughing at the fact that he's missed out on those last 20 years and the advancements in technology and the way that people talk now, and he's still in, 1994. So for us, it's just kind of funny. It's a little flashback.
Yeah. So it's, we don't laugh at the fact that he... committed this crime by any means. It was just the fact that we make light of him writing the letters and him and I basically talk shit to each other, which is very weird because we have to wait for weeks for each other's response. But at least we get time to think about it, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, when he writes back, I'm gonna get him this time.
Yeah, so that's kind of how it goes, and I don't know. It seems to work out well, but also we bullshit for a little while before we actually get into the letter.
Yeah.
But we do have a new letter. Last episode was a new letter as well. It was just a little shorter.
Yep, that was a shorter one. That one's nice and padded, but
you're
gonna crack the seal on the mic this time. That'll be a first.
That's right.
Cool. Usually, that'll be a little bit new. You've always known the letter because they're old letters from the past, or you'll read the letter and be like, "Oh, this is gonna be a good one for the podcast."
Mm-hmm.
But this is gonna be a little bit new for you because this will be you reading it for the first time. So
yeah, and hopefully there is a letter in here. Maybe there's just forms to fill out. Maybe he just wants some money.
Crack it open and it's fucking forms to fill out and a wish list for Christmas next year.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully it is a letter. So this is the first time I'll actually slice one open today, because I usually do have a quick read on it, just because I usually can't wait.
Like, oh shit!
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what Brad has to say. So
it's also funny though, because you're reading it for the first time and not being able to edit. We'll probably have a few more bleeps than normal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh shit! I probably shouldn't have said that.
There's
out loud.
a name.
Oh, there's a name.
Yeah, definitely.
Some might need a little work in post.
Yeah, there definitely might be. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, here we are. This letter is actually dated on January 17th, so just 11 days old.
That's fresh.
And
That's
still
fresh
here in Arizona.
Time.
Yeah, it is. And you're talking about mail.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hot off the press.
Like post office mail.
Yeah, like
dude,
not email, straight stamp mail.
Snail mail.
Oh man. So anyway, yeah, it's Monday evening.
Yeah.
finally got out of our normal job.
I was gonna ask you, since we haven't talked much outside of work lately, we've had a lot of shit going on, but I have enjoyed filming that shit at work, like getting to walk away
have
from
enjoyed?
it. I have enjoyed it. Yeah, it's been nice to just walk away from the responsibility of what I have to do and just film for a little bit. It's fucking great. I love it. You know, it's not our shit. It's not, you know, it's still work stuff, but man, that's a great way to chew up an afternoon.
It is. It's because it's something that we definitely enjoy to do.
Yeah.
We have a buddy of ours that helps us there, who's actually a big film guy.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't mind his name, but his name is Kyle Gherkin, and he actually has done a feature film that he actually wrote, directed, and edited.
Yep.
He's also been, I think, in another couple films.
He was in a few films.
He was with the big actor, but I can't remember who
I can't remember his name either. But it was
Hopefully we
Durant's.
Yeah, Durant. It was Durant,
the
which is down in downtown Phoenix.
Yep, but I don't remember his name. But as soon as I saw him, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So Kyle was the one that wrote out the scripts at the place that we work at. I won't go into detail what the little videos are about, but it's
just an
interdepartment, and internal stuff. However, Kyle's the one that wrote it up.
Yeah, it still was like 10 pages of script.
Yeah.
It was not tiny.
No, it was not by any means. I mean, we have 12 short videos that we are shooting, and I'll be editing them. But yeah, I agree. Man, it's been, even though it's not our stuff, I just find so much enjoyment in it. You know, even like today when I was editing, it's like my attitude, my mood is just changes dramatically, and that's how I know I have to make that change, you know, relatively soon, because it does affect my mood bad. Yeah. And it's unfortunate, but it does.
Well, that's why I thought the reason I wanted to bring it up too is I actually posted our work shooting.
Saw that
on Instagram. Did you see that?
Fantastic.
It's pretty funny. So
that's out Juan and Joe Studios, right?
Yep, Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube, or on Instagram. But I thought it was funny because the dummy we use for a lot of our skits is actually starring in this one.
Yeah.
So we brought him to work to throw him around a little bit, which people got a kick out of. But nice little behind the scenes shot of our co-star and the dock at work, which has that great texture in the background. I was going to crop it, but I was like, fuck that.
No, that adds to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I just thought I'd put that on Instagram. We normally don't put our work shit on Instagram, but
definitely not.
That just kind of fit this weekend.
Yeah, and then not to mention that's the dummy that we use for, as Baden mentioned, our skits, which are Hold My Beer, Watch This.
Yep, that is on the Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube.
Yeah,
all those videos.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought I was like, fuck, I'm putting it up.
It's perfect.
I don't care. It's going up.
Yeah, it's perfect. So the dummy's actually working for the place that we work at for a little bit. Actually, he's wrapped up, right? I mean, we're done shooting him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wrap on the dummy.
Yeah.
He's good.
So, but yeah,
he's better than everybody else. He got his shit done. He's probably already out in California.
He usually takes one take. He's done.
Comes to the studio all gacked up, fucking.
Yeah.
Calm down, buddy.
Yeah, it's definitely been good though. It's been fun, and I'm actually excited about how they turn out. And I figure eventually we'll probably have them on our YouTube channel at one point in time.
I think so.
If not, at least it'll be on my portfolio for sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of work going on that. I mean, not just the filming and the editing and everything else, but you're doing some work post production.
Yeah, definitely.
Doing some fancy shit. You're just doing it in Premiere though. You're not doing it in After Effects.
No, because it doesn't take that much work. I don't want to say skill. It just doesn't take that much work compared to something like that. Now, if I was doing visual effects,
doesn't need that level of.
Yeah, exactly. So it works just fine in Premiere. I'm always about After Effects, no doubt about it. But if there's something that doesn't need to go in there, then there's no reason to take that little bit of extra time on there. So yeah, but yeah, here sitting on a Monday evening. Usually we always work on our stuff on Monday evenings. I have a little bit of a short animation that I wanted to try to release it tomorrow, So I don't know. Hopefully this week is just really quick. If any of you guys listen to 98 KUPD and you guys are fans of that show, you will get the references.
Yeah, I saw the backdrop on that. You texted me that. It's freaking hysterical. So many like inside jokes. If you're not a fan, it's still funny, but so many inside jokes on the background on this one.
Yeah.
People get a kick out of it.
Well, it's going to be one scene, so I figured I had to throw everything in there.
And you did.
And I did.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. So that was good, but
yeah, I got the we do have the one video on YouTube that we can release. The not the video, but the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking about setting that free.
That's good.
Tonight, I just hadn't done it yet because I didn't have a chance to talk to you about it. I finished up editing the spooky one or whatever for the dummy. I got that all edited up, but it just needs something, and I don't know if it needs a vlog to go with it or just some title cards. So I was gonna run that by you too, so we can get that thing online.
Well, yeah, let's when we get a second, we can kind of look at it, see what we feel maybe what it needs. But yeah, I mean, even if it's just like whatever, any type of commentary that we need to do or whatever it may be.
Yeah, just needs something. It's like, it's cool, but it's like by itself, it's just cool. But why did we do it? It doesn't have that. It doesn't make sense with everything else we've done. But
well, originally it was for Halloween, and so we weren't able to release it at that time. But I think one part of the thing that inspired us though was just the shadows and the lighting that night.
Yeah,
like the swing sets, like swing in, that noise, that creepy darkness sometimes, it
just came out on the camera so weird.
Yeah. So cool. I mean, we didn't even have a script for that. We just kind of
went and shot some B-roll.
We shot it, right?
Yeah, we just shot a bunch of B-roll. Like, we can make something out of that.
Yeah, exactly.
No problem. We got this. Yeah, that was when we were doing Cops. Go on our YouTube channel and check out the Cops episode of Hold My Beer,
Watch This.
That's some good stuff.
Yeah, that was that turned out to be some real fun stuff on that one. Did you by chance listen to the Joe Rogan podcast with Mike Tyson on there?
No, I really want to, but I haven't checked it out yet. It seems like it's going to be epic.
Yeah.
And then he's doing the rounds because I saw he was on somebody else's podcast.
Yeah, he's opening up some type of marijuana ranch.
Yeah.
But like a big fancy resort style.
Yeah, I saw the clip on Instagram that Joe Rogan had with that
box. That thing was fucking sick.
Christ.
Yeah.
That thing was crazy.
Yeah, but it's crazy hearing Mike Tyson, man.
He's so entertaining and he has such good stories, and I don't know if anybody has gone from rags to riches to rags to riches to rags to riches like as much as him and have the incredible stories he has. Like,
yeah,
he's just, man. And even when he was talking to Rogan, I was watching like a clip of it on Instagram or somewhere. He's like, "This is when you were crazy, right?" "Oh yeah, this is my crazy days." I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
At least he knows he was out of his
even
mind when that was happening. Like,
he even said when he's like, I think when he said he was in prison at one point, or when he was in prison. But I think this is when he said it, when he was talking to some guys like, yeah, I just want a dog or something, and I don't know, it was a friend or somebody. He's like, yeah, well, something along the lines of like, well, I could get a tiger or something. He's like, well, you can get any animal you want. He's like, really? He's like, yeah, I kind of want a tiger. And then he's just like, hey, what the fuck am I thinking? Like, why do I want a tiger, man? He's like, I don't even know what the hell was going on that day, you know? And then he's like taking a picture with the tigers in his underwear, and he's like, yeah, that guy is like, I was just crazy back then, and he's like, I don't even know what the hell I'm thinking,
At least he can admit it.
Yeah, well, I think, and I think the reason why he's done finally, as you said, rags to riches, back to rags, back to riches type of thing is, obviously he's had some good people in his corner to help him, because it's hard to do that type of shit on your own and actually realize it, I mean, fuck.
Yeah, he's got some bad people in his corner that ended up getting him a tiger. And he's got some good people in his corner that end up, probably stockpiling in some money for him for later. And
and then you got that asshole, what's it, Don King or whatever, ripping him off and
royally.
And then the Super Nintendo deal with Mike Tyson's Punch-Out,
Yeah.
he just didn't get shit for that.
That's crazy.
It's just insanity. Insanity.
Piss poor management. Whoever was taking care of him wasn't doing their job.
Right, exactly.
I'm sure they got their end.
He used to work out here at Pure Fitness, where the gym I used to work out at.
Oh, really?
I think I'd
Did he
seen
hang
him
out at
just
this
one
area
time.
or just
He lived here, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
probably close enough to Vegas that he didn't go insane, but
Yeah.
far enough away, a little bit different.
Vegas is definitely, if you have an addictive personality, it's not a place to move to. Or any kind of craziness in you. I can't imagine how I would be over there now. I mean, maybe I'd be okay, but maybe I wouldn't be. All I know is the restrictions here definitely put me on a different or a different path, because
That makes sense.
I was all about just getting fucked up and partying and
Excess, more and more and more.
yeah, and it was just whatever. I didn't give a shit. So yeah, like I said, the first time. I remember first time I came to Phoenix, because I never even came
the
and
first
visited.
time you came?
Yeah, actually, I was 14 and I did like 7 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see the pictures.
And
Sorry.
I never spoke to her again. And I'm not bullshitting. I didn't know what to do. I got diversionized. I didn't know, like, you supposed to talk to people? Like, you supposed to talk to this girl after?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know. Yeah, you could go back to school after the weekend. I'm like, I'm not talking to her. So I just had sex with her.
Yeah,
Like, it was fucking weird.
That'd be weird if I actually talked to her.
Yeah.
Now, yeah.
So I never spoke to her again.
I just rolled over and looked for a cigarette. This is what they do in the movies, right? I got laid and had my first cigarette the same night.
Oh, that was, yeah. I was hammered. I was coming back from, was it Nowhere? Yeah, Nowhere is where we were partying. Goddamn, I was crazy. But yeah, I remember the first time I came to Phoenix. I moved to Phoenix, for school.
Yeah.
Never fucking visited this place. Never been here. Didn't even see the didn't even do anything about school.
How'd
Nothing.
you find out about the school then?
They just sent me a letter out of nowhere.
And you're just like, that sounds good. I'm out.
Basically. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, it's the great thing about being young. It's also the bad thing about being young. But, it was just one of those things where I had just broken up. Seriously, I just broke. Or my girlfriend and I at that time, we had broken up, and it was definitely my fault. I fucked it up due to basically I was kind of damaged goods in a sense, because I had like my first love before that, and she ended up fucking me over and this and that. And I ended up meeting this other girl, and it was great. And I ended up cheating on her because I had that mentality of like, well, I'm gonna get fucked over anyway, so whatever.
I'm gonna be the asshole before they can get me.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It just stupid thinking, dumbass thinking, and.
But you were the smartest kid at that age. The smartest you were ever going to be, and then now you look back and go, God, I was a dumbass.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I knew everything back then.
Hell yeah.
So that happened, and then I didn't want to be in that town anymore. Just everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this, because especially I saw people. So I'm like the way people got eaten up there, and I just saw the fucking thing, and I was just like, yeah, I think it's time to go. I didn't see anything about it. My parents, of course, don't know anything about college. Their thing was graduate high school, go get a job, and work for somebody for the rest of your life.
Yeah, don't ever let that job
go. Of course, and that's what happened. I mean, understandably so. They're from Mexico, so that's the American dream for them.
Well, and it was for that generation. Anyways, you know? I mean, my dad would have said the same thing.
Get a companies that you could stay with. So then I think it was the only letter I ever got from any school. Like I was just like, yeah. And I remember I read it and I replied, and they sent a VHS tape. I don't know if you guys know that.
So I put it in my VCR.
My VCR.
And then
my
ate it.
Betamax. And that was kind of like, it talks about the school. It's so weird not having online. Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So so I remember I talked to. I forgot. I used to work one of those people. Whatever.
The admissions.
Yeah. And so I talked to one guy. I can't remember. And he was like, "Yeah, sounds good. And we can set you up for this and whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, this and that." Again, I'm young. My parents don't know like that's not their thing. That's not their way of thinking.
Yeah.
So finally, I kind of got like cold feet, and I said, fuck this. I'm not going. Like shit. So I kept working for this construction company, and this guy got all fucking pissed off at me. He's like, you know what? If you don't go to school, you're never gonna make it in life, and blah blah. I don't know what type of tactic he was trying, but it definitely ain't working, and I don't think he probably lasted because it's like, well, you're trying to scare me here, like that. You're doing the opposite here, Yeah. So he was just
pump
like,
me up. You don't fucking scare me.
Exactly. It's like, oh, you're not gonna be able to make any type of money, and this is a big mistake that you're doing, and there goes your future, and blah blah blah. So at that point, I'm like, oh, good, I did make the right decision. That's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Fuck you. I mean, someday everything you have could be mine. Boy, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Your life.
Oh fuck. So then I remember like being working construction, and fuck, it's hot as shit. I'm laying sewer pipe. I wish I was laying pipe, but not so much. I was actually laying sewer pipe, water pipe. It was hot as shit, and I remember being out there, and I'm like, I gotta get the fuck out of here, Man, if I get some school going, at least I could be in air conditioning.
Exactly.
Granted, I didn't realize how horrible cube farming was, but whatever, it still has its
compared
pros.
to what you were doing, I mean, would you want to be, as old as we are now doing fucking construction work still?
No,
you'd be sitting in an air-conditioned truck, I guess.
Exactly. At this time, you're not doing shit. You're like everybody. You're like those other fucking guys at the at the that work for the city. That there's one guy in the ditch digging, and there's 5 guys standing around fucking leaning on the shovels and talking to each other. So, and then there's one guy in the truck talking to them.
I'll tell you what, we were driving through Minnesota one time during construction. And it was like bumper to bumper coming out of Minneapolis to head north to where we lived. And it was just 4 lanes of traffic down to 1 lane. There's no way out. You're just stuck forever. But you're inching along, so you're not even stopped. You're just like, creeping up. And as we start to roll up, I'm driving and my window's down because I probably didn't have air conditioning in that car because it was like pretty shitty car. And I see like a guy leaning on the shovel, and it was like slow motion, like if they were panning a camera across it. I see a guy leaning on the shovel, like looking at me, like just kind of looking in the window at me, leaning on a shovel. And then there was a guy next to him leaning on a shovel. And then there was a fucking midget leaning on a half shovel, one of those really tiny ones. And he's just fucking looking at me, and I looked down and I just fucking laughed in his face, like, what the fuck?
You sure that was in a movie set?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was. I was laughing so hard. My wife's like, "What are you laughing at?" I'm like, "This is a fucking midget." Like,
fucking Brad Williams. Fucking used to construction.
It was just so weird. I'm like, did we drop acid before we left Minneapolis? Like, this is some shit you see when you're tripping. Like, later on you'd be like, I don't know. I swear to God, it was a midget on a small shovel leaning. I swear to God, it was. No, it wasn't.
I know it sounds made up.
Yeah, but yeah, I was sober. Fucking weird.
But well, I remember, and I was sitting there, and I said, "Fuck this." So I think I contacted the place again. I got this lady, and she was like, "Yeah, sure." So we went through all this shit, and and then just fucking told my parents, and like, okay, and of course, they were worried. I mean, why wouldn't you be?
Yeah.
I'm moving fucking
later.
I'm moving 300 miles away with nobody, and so it's kind of crazy, which was like. When I think about it, I'm like, how fucking crazy was that? Like that's not smart, but whatever. I'm moving to which is now I think the 5th largest city in the nation, by myself with nobody, like no family to lean on as far as immediate, my car break, like nothing. I got nothing.
Did you live at the school, or did you have to set that up too?
No, I had to set the apartment up through like fax through Smith's grocery store. Like, it was crazy. And boy, that fucking neighborhood is shitty as shit too. Yeah. Van Buren and 52nd Street.
That's nice.
Yeah, I didn't know if I could any better,
No.
Which is good. Yeah. Which is good. But yeah, so that's how I kind of came here. But I still remember back to the partying days. So I was fucking devastated. I went to a bar one night. I remember, and I don't know if I was with anybody or was like my friend here, whatever. I went to the bar. I'm fucking sitting there. We were having a good time. And in Vegas, you're not going out till 11 o'clock at night, whatever, right?
Yeah.
So we probably went out around that time, and I'm kicking back. Fucking bars at that time, probably 10 o'clock, because the bars at that time closed at 1.
Oh, right.
Now they close at 2, but at that time it closed at 1. I'm sitting there, I'm fucking like, whatever, having a good time. It's like 12:45 rolls around. Of course, I have no idea what the fuck time it is. I don't give a shit. And I hear, okay, last call. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard it on George Thorogood, but I'm like, what?
Is that a thing?
Yeah. What the hell's going on? All of a sudden, the fucking lights come on at the bar. I'm like, wait. I'm thinking, what is the deal here? I'm asking people, like, what's going on? Like, what's the last call? I'm like, what the hell does that mean? And they're like, well, the bar's closed. Holy fuck. I was like, Darth Vader at the end of that fucking movie. Like, no! I was fucking floored. So, I found a solution. Or at least I thought I did. I was like, what do you mean fucking bar is closed? Yeah, they close at 1. Every day? Yep. I was like, holy shit. I was in disbelief. I'm like, You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to go down to fucking Circle K. Mm-hmm. I'm going to go grab a couple 12-packs, go back home and fucking drink. I go there. Bam. Go to the door. Yeah. I walk up to the fucking refrigerators and they're all caged up. And it was like, I was at that moment, I was 6 inches tall and these fucking things were like 10 feet high. And I'm just looking going, I gotta fucking move back home immediately. I was fucking devastated.
See, now you're getting into my drinking time. That's like what is it, a True Detective?
yeah, exactly.
Somebody's gonna go get me a 6-pack.
I was like, holy. So I was like, do you guys don't sell beer after 1 either? And like, oh, no. And I was like, so not only do the bars close at 1, but you guys stop selling beer after 1 too? And like, yeah. I was like, I damn near called my parents back that night and be like, okay, I got to get the fuck out of here. I was like, I couldn't fucking believe it. I mean, places closed down. And then also, because in Vegas you have the slot machines on the bar, on the bar.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember going in there too, and I'm like, so what the hell? There's nothing on the bar? Like, no. I'm like, what do you do? Talk to each other? Yeah. Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's why the trivia thing in, like, the Wild Wings and shit, you got the trivia.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting. No, it's not.
No.
It's not interesting.
No, it's because you're fucking lame. That's why. So, geek. Man, it was definitely a little bit of culture shock, in a sense, you could say. Shock. A little bit, yeah. It was a trip, and I just remember walking into Circle K's. There's no slot machines. It was very, very bizarre for me.
Yeah. Well, growing up in Minnesota, when I hit drinking age, and I could hit the bar, they all closed at. They might have closed at midnight or 1 at that time. Now they're doing 2:00 in the morning, but they stopped selling. So they changed it. They're starting to change it, but at that time, in Minnesota, only municipal places would sell alcohol, liquor at all. So. I mean, they had the bars. Anybody could own a bar, but there was no such thing as owning a liquor store. It was owned by the state and the city and the county.
Oh, shit.
So everything. And they all closed at 10 o'clock at night.
What?
And they weren't open Sunday at all. So if you got something like a Labor Day weekend party and you didn't remember to get to the liquor store before 10 p.m. on Saturday, you're fucked for 48 hours.
Oh, man.
And they're just getting to the point now where they have, you can buy beer on Sundays. There's like this fucking huge hurrah about it. So when I went back to visit,
so antiquated.
Right after they changed the ruling, the first time I went back to visit, like that Sunday, I'm like, I'm getting beer because I can.
Because I can.
I'm gonna do it like everybody else.
Prohibition is over, you bastards!
I drove here in a motor car. Yeah, fucking idiots. But it was so weird.
Shit.
Yeah, and then at the Target and shit, they don't sell any alcohol. It's only at liquor stores. They're trying to change that now, but well, then we're gonna go out of business if the grocery stores sell alcohol.
They don't go out of business here.
They don't go out of business anywhere. It's just a
have some
idea.
Comparable prices.
Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna keep you honest.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to do.
If they do sell it at the gas stations and that stuff, it's not real beer. It looks the same, but it's 3.2. It's only 3.2%.
Oh god, 3.2 beer.
So yeah.
Yeah.
It's like fucking.
Water with a hint of alcohol in there.
Hey, somebody stepped on this beer and ain't strong enough, man. What'd you mix it with? This is fucking bullshit. I'm gonna talk to my dealer. Fucking assholes.
Can I get the adult beverages, please?
So I went out on October 9th, day before my birthday, because you got the power hour or whatever.
Yeah.
They banned that the year before I turned 21, and I didn't know it. I went to the bar. They're like, nope, tomorrow. I'm like, no, man, it's fucking midnight. I got an hour to drink. Yeah, it was 1 a.m. because you had that hour, the power hour. I'm like, no, man, I got an hour to drink. They're like, nope, not anymore. They passed the law. You can't drink till tomorrow. I'm like,
oh,
just standing there with people like,
that was
lame, huh?
Yeah.
So my friends are like already ordered their beers, already drinking. I'm like, I was fucking waiting in the car.
Oh, God.
So dumb. Like, you know, one kid died or something, drinking 7 shots in an hour or whatever. And,
oh, because he wants to get fucked up.
yeah,
But
we all have to pay.
so everybody then in the fucking entire state has to pay.
Yep.
Or wherever the fucking the law is to extend to. But yeah, it's crazy how that shit works. Obviously in Nevada they don't give a fuck about that.
No, you would have gone nuts if you had come up to our area. Like,
Oh.
what? Closed on Sundays? What the fuck?
I'd have been like, you know what? I'm flying back.
And then the snow would have flown and you'd have been like, all right, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, then I just probably didn't hit some heroin or something. Fuck, and
What
I
do
would
they do
have.
in New York? That's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Send me
Yeah.
New York drugs.
Yeah. I would have lost my mind. I almost lost my mind here. I mean, I really couldn't believe it, you know. But now I'm like, thank God they did, because I just, you know, even when I went back home, I wouldn't be out of those bars sometimes till 7 o'clock in the morning, as we arrived 5 o'clock the day before.
Oof.
You know,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
Because you can.
Yeah, they can, and it wasn't that expensive, especially back then. I'm drinking Natty Lights or PBRs, whatever they're serving. It's like a fucking $1 a piece, you know?
$1 or $2 a piece.
Oh,
Wait a minute, $1.50? I'm going to the next bar.
yeah, you crazy?
$1 there.
Yeah, but we got $1.99 steak and eggs. All right,
Okay,
I'll
yeah.
stay here
Serve
then.
me
That
up.
sounds good. Yeah.
Fuck.
Or free pool or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever the deal is.
$1.99 steak and eggs.
Oh yeah, we used to have that
Fuck.
almost every weekend. That 99-cent biscuits and gravy. Holy
Jesus.
shit, was it fantastic. We'd completely be so hammered and then go to the casino and have $1.99 steak and eggs or biscuits and gravy. And yeah, and then go home and just crash. Of course, I had a fucking... Back then there wasn't an Uber, but there might as well have been. I was a fucking driver for everybody because I was the only one that drove the car. That drove my parents. None of my other buddies had that, you know? I'm like, God damn it. So, of course, I'm fucking damn near falling asleep after eating. I got to drop off all these assholes. Sometimes I'm like, nah, I'm just dropping you off all right here.
Yeah.
You guys can go find your way home from there.
Figured it out. I just fucking drove you 50 miles or whatever it was.
Yeah.
How far out was it? 20, 30 miles?
It just really depends, but yeah, I mean, it could be 20, 30. I mean, it really
and
depends.
then they're spread out again.
Yeah, they're all over the place.
No.
One would live on one end of the valley, one would live on the other.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
No.
But yeah, man, that was some crazy shit back then. It was just that state's it's definitely another level. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I knew a lot of guys would get to retirement age, so they'd be working in the print shops with me. And it was like this pattern. I had 4 guys I worked with that would do it. They're like older, kids are out of the house, divorced, and they're like, yeah, I'm moving to Vegas. There's a bunch of print shops just outside of Vegas. I'm gonna go work there. Why would I stay in this shithole and work in this state? Kids are out of the house, wife's gone, I'm out of here. And they'd like do this like semi-retirement, and they go work at a print shop in Vegas, and they make like, you know, $25-30 an hour running a press or running the bindery, and then they fucking spend all their time and money in fucking Vegas.
That's
I'm sure they died happy and fucking broke as shit.
Yeah, dude, that casino will they will rape you.
Yeah.
I mean, my buddy, Fresh, would always, he probably still does, because over there you could cash your check at a casino.
Oh yeah.
You know? I mean, I don't know if that's still the case, but that's how it always used to be. So, and I'm sure it is, because
fees are probably less, right?
No, they don't have a fee.
Oh, they just do it.
No, they just do it because
They
almost
put it in the
9
machine.
times out of
Yeah.
10, they're gonna cash the check and they're gonna go to the bar to go eat whatever it is, go drink beer, play some machine.
Yeah.
They're at least gonna be taken back. At least their fee is they're gonna play 25%
Yep.
or more.
Yep.
Sometimes their whole paycheck. It's
Put it all on black.
It's insane. The buddy that I used to have, I mean, he used to work union, and at one point he was clearing, I think, $3,000 a week, or $3 or $4,000 a week. But it's because he, that shit, they have you working 7/12s, you know.
Oh yeah.
And which always cracks me up how everybody's
crazy.
like, yeah, making all this money. I'm like, yeah, but you're working yourself to fucking death.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't make sense to me.
I told the guy that we work with now, The guy told me he has 40 years of print experience. I'm like, you ain't even fucking 40 years old yet. Oh, I used to work 2 jobs for like 10 years. I worked 2 jobs, 2 full-time jobs. That counts.
You can't stack. You
I'm like,
moron.
that's not years of experience.
Yeah.
If you want to go with hours, maybe.
Yeah, if you want to go with hours.
I got 20 years for that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Go back and check your math.
You're fucking out of your mind. I've been freelancing, so yeah, I got 50 years of experience in graphic design.
Yeah, you must.
Dumbass.
Well, I didn't know that's how it worked.
Yeah, that's fucking the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
That's great, isn't it? I just
The
what?
thought of some people what they have is just fucking mind blowing.
I got 40 years of print experience.
How
really?
With that
what are you,
type
like
of
52? Like you've been printing since you were 10? Like how does
you know what you've been doing? You've been fucking printing for 2 months. Those goddamn fumes have smoked your fucking brain.
Oh my god, completely.
Yeah. It is so crazy. Fucking people, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that is those 7/12s. That is fucking working yourself to death. That's
and it is, and that's
no
what I was
way.
like saying. It's like you can work less and make more, but you know, whatever. That's how that blue collar kind of shit sometimes wires. But yeah, but he'd get paid. I remember he'd get paid. I think it was like every other week, whatever. He'd get paid, and I don't know how many times it happened, but he would blow his entire fucking paycheck that Friday. He'd get paid that Friday, and he'd blow that entire fucking check.
Oh.
He had a car payment, he had a house payment, and he'd blow everything, and eventually everything got fucking repoed and foreclosed.
I bet.
But I mean, I don't know as far as the addiction to gambling, because I just don't find it that fascinating. I mean, it's okay and it's fun here and there, but I just can't imagine why you'd be like, okay, I got my check, I'm just gonna go home.
Yeah.
I mean,
good.
Yeah, it's not like you have to stop by a casino, you know.
Yeah, I get the addictive behavior because you get addicted to anything if it just brings you a little bit of happiness. But I don't understand, like, going into the casino, how would you get excited again to hand over your money again?
Yeah.
Like, I get it when you're there and you're like, oh man, I think I can, if I get this one, then I'll be up again. Like, once you're wrapped in it, I understand the mentality of trying to get your money back. Like I've heard with blackjack, like if you lose, if you always put 50% more on the table, you'll always get your money back, because if they take your $5 and then then they take your $5. The next time you put up $7.50, if you win, you get enough money back that you got your $5 back to cover. So if you always put 50% more on, you will get your money back. But you lose 10 times in a row and you got $700 up there, like,
yeah.
Are you really going to do that? You got to. So I understand but I don't understand. Last week went fucking terrible. I'm going to go do it again this week, because that's where I'm out. Like, I'm not going to go to the casino again. Because I remember the shitty. Nothing about that day was good.
And you're pissing that money completely away.
Yeah,
but
getting wrapped up in a situation, but I don't get why you would repeat the situation. I guess
I don't either.
Because when you're partying and you're drinking like crazy, it's fun. But then next time you're like, I'm just not gonna go out tonight.
Well, you can imagine that shit would get old, but I don't know. It's the whole thing of like I understand with gambling, especially with that type of gambling, is that you have to bet big in order to win. I mean, you bet small, you're just gonna hang out. You're not gonna fucking win shit. Right. You're lucky if you get your money back, and that's about it. But yeah, I mean, listen, I still remember to this day, like I said, my mom told me not to touch the fucking, which we call el comal, which is where she cooks the tortillas on, like a stovetop.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's hot. And I was like, okay. And I went and touched that motherfucker, burnt the shit out of myself. I just said, I told you not to touch it. See what happens? And I never fucking touched the goddamn hot burning stove on purpose again.
Yeah,
because I knew that wasn't fun.
That's a good lesson.
Yeah. My mom didn't decide to hit me because that was punishment enough. All it was like, that's what you get. Did
you ever hear? You went and saw George Lopez. That was one of my favorite bits he did, was about that. He's like, dads and moms teach their kids differently, because my mom would be like, don't touch the stove, honey, that's hot. Don't touch it, honey, that's hot. They're like, what's hot? Just don't touch it, it's hot. And then, like, after doing that over and over again, eventually the kid's still going to go and touch the stove and be like, oh, mommy told you that was hot. Why'd you do that? And then the dad, Be like, hey man, don't touch the stove. The stove's on. It's hot. What's hot? Here, touch it. Like, lesson learned. Like, Dad just gets it over with right away. I was like, oh, fuck, that's funny. That's hot. Oh, fucking crying. Why'd you let him touch the stove? Hey, man.
You do learn quick that way. Or the whole thing where, like, Seinfeld has a little bit on that, or not necessarily a bit. Seinfeld is a comedian, so Seinfeld, the show, they have a little skit on one of the shows where, you know, the waitress comes, she's like, careful with the plate, it's hot. And she's like, ow! You know, she touches it because that's how our brains work, you know?
Every time they set it down in front of me, I'm always like, how hot is it?
Yeah.
Really hot? Is it like going to hurt the 2-year-old hot, or is it really, ooh, that fucker's really hot? I always have to touch it. I can't help it.
I just go like, oh yeah, that's pretty warm, but whatever. But yeah, she's like, okay, careful, the plate's hot. She goes, ow. You know, and then David Putty comes, and, you know, it's her boyfriend. Yeah. She's like, and he's like, yeah, careful, the plate's hot. And he's like, ow, that's hot. And she just kind of looks like, what the, you know? But it is kind of weird how, I guess not everybody, but so many of us, our brains, like, don't do this. And it just triggers this, like, I wonder what would happen if I, you know?
Or like the thing that you're talking about, like, that's a terrible idea.
What time? That sounds like a terrible idea. What time? Yeah. Oh man. It is pretty fascinating the way the brain works, or I guess maybe how it doesn't.
Yeah, or doesn't. Yeah. Fucking stupid. I told you it was hot. Huh? It's just, you know, what's hot to you? You know, I mean, I'm just kind of curious here.
Yeah. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast. Also, leave a review, whether you like it or not. It'd be great for us. Don't forget to check out juanandjoecomedy.com and Juan and Joe Studios on YouTube.
All right. Ooh, that's some good chat.
Theo Vaughn on Joe Rogan. I've been listening to a little bit. I haven't been able to listen to all of them, but that's the guy that had that cartoon that I told you, you know, where he's like, bruh.
Oh,
it's like little Jimmy, or little, what is it? No, what did he say? No, little short legs Daniel, or something like that. But that dude, like, it's funny how sometimes you see shit or whatever, because the only reason I know it's because my buddy Jimmy would, you know, forward me things from Instagram.
Yeah. Yep.
And I thought it was like the oven, because it says Theo Vaughn, but he doesn't have a space between there.
Oh, the oven!
So
I love that guy.
What the fuck is the oven? I'm like, oh, it's Theo Vaughn. And I'm telling you, this is what it looks like. I'm like, oh shit. So I didn't know he was a comedian. Oh. And that's what he is. But you know, I don't know who does his animation. That's the one that I showed you, like, about the slide and stuff. And it's funny how sometimes you see people or whatever it is, and you never realize that I didn't want to be heartbroken. So I was like, fuck it, we'll roll with it. How you don't know somebody's, you know, a comedian. So I had no idea until, actually, I heard Joe Rogan mention something about Theo Vaughn being a comedian. I'm like, oh shit, he's a comedian, huh? And so I always Google, I'm like, oh yeah, he is. But it's kind of like when I saw Bert Kreischer on the Travel Channel. I had no idea he was a comedian for the fucking longest time. Or what's his name, Ben from Cash Cab. Yeah. Like, I never knew that guy was a comedian for the longest time.
There's a lot of people, because of our generation, we knew, but a lot of people didn't know Howie Mandel used to do stand-up. Yeah. Oh, you mean the guy from Deal or No Deal? Like, what? Yeah, but he was a fucking stand-up guy.
Yeah. Was he really?
Oh, he was. I didn't say he was funny.
Actually, I never saw his shit, but
no, I know.
He just kind of annoys me anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it is so strange. So I've been listening to that because I thought when because he does a podcast and he just, I guess, just on his own, just talks to the camera type of thing. But when he was doing the voiceover for the animation, and like I said, I don't know who does the animation, but I thought it was a character that he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
Like I didn't, but it's not. It's really him. I mean, he talks like, "Hey, bruh," or whatever, and shit like that. I was like, "Holy fuck!" But
yeah, bruh.
he seems fucking funny as shit on here. So I don't know. I've never, like I said, I've never even heard of him. So I don't know what his stand up is like. I'm curious a little bit, but. He's got that southern twang a little bit, so he
was on the redneck comedy tour.
Yeah, he should have been, because he looks very redneck.
But he knew nobody would go.
Yeah,
I don't think my crowd goes to that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say maybe he's a little too fucking brutal for that. He doesn't like. Yeah, come on, come on, Theo, why don't you join it? Here's a great joke for you. How do you know I'm a redneck? Okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, that's probably what he was just like, the fuck?
The only guy I like on there is Ron White, because he just fucking always seems hammered.
He's great,
and
though.
he just tells stories like so fucking well. And I was like, I could listen to that guy talk forever.
I think he is fantastic.
Fucking hysterical, but yeah.
He is fantastic, but
the rest of them could die in a fire.
How do you know you're a redneck? Like, I at that point I'd have been like, you should just call this, the dad jokes tour.
Oh,
fuck this.
I hate that shit.
Ugh, it's the worst, man.
I'm not a huge Family Guy fan, but there was a little clip I saw one time, and it was they were in a cabin somewhere, and Stewie, the little football-headed kid, opens up and they're in the middle of the country, at a cabin in the middle of nowhere, and he opens up a cupboard, and there's a little cartoon animation of Foxworthy, and he's like, if you did, and he says some joke, you might be a redneck. And Stewie looks at me and goes, you suck, and slams the door. I was like, oh my God, that's got to be the funniest thing I've ever watched. You suck. Wham.
I wonder how many times I used that joke on everybody else.
Oh, Jesus.
That I didn't know that, what's his name? Family Guy creator, MacFarlane. I guess is not on Family Guy anymore.
Oh, really?
I guess, because he actually was on a podcast of Mark Maron.
Huh.
And he was talking about how he started and all the shit that he did, and in that he's like, yeah, when I was on Family Guy, before I left Family Guy, I'm like, what the fuck?
I didn't know that.
I had no idea either.
But he does do, I saw something, the creation of that, and it was pretty cool. I don't remember what kind of school he was in, like design or film or what he did, but I've seen like his original like sketch of that, like just shitty animation with like the Peter Griffin and that Rhode Island, like he was talking about how he just that's got to be the worst accent in the world, that Rhode Island accent. And so he knew if he drew that, no matter how crappy it was, if he put that accent in there,
it would work.
That it would work. And but it's, I'd love that shit, like the more so than the actual show itself, like how it started. That shit's
that's
so
what I appreciate. That's what I love. That's when we watched
that
South Park shit, how they started. I thought it's just fascinating to me, And just to keep going with it, like
Beavis and Butthead.
It's just shit. Like, who gives a shit? We're rolling with it. Yeah, Mike Judge.
Drawing that shit frame by frame.
Oh my God.
Can we get 13 episodes? Fuck, that's gonna take 6 years.
Yeah.
Like he does the math on it. Like, I'm gonna have to figure something else out. That would take me 6 years. Fuck.
That's insanity, though. That's insanity to fucking do that. But I mean. Good. I mean, it's good though that that people do that. I don't. It is insane how or not just insane, but it is fascinating how people get started. That's the one thing. Like, so we've talked about this. I love listening to the Rogan podcast just to hear them bullshit, whatever, like that.
Yeah.
But I like listening to them on Mark Maron because I like that he at least asks, like, okay, how did you get started?
Yeah, he's not afraid to get in the weeds. And
yeah. So how did this get started? And so did this bother you? And how were your... Like, I love how you can see how they come from. So that's what I always do appreciate. And that shit always used to pump me up. Like, okay, good. Because we always say all the time, shit, am I the only one that has to deal with this and this and that?
Yep.
And then you realize everybody goes through the same damn shit for the most part. I mean, you got some people that get lucked out, or your Kardashians that get fucking leaked on a sex tape, getting fucked in the ass, whatever it is.
Exactly.
With
still Could anybody be famous for doing less?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, but even like like your buddy the Oven,
The Oven.
like even that like the guy's probably been doing shit forever,
Yeah.
and you probably know him from other stuff and don't realize it. Like later on, you might go, "Oh shit, I didn't know he was doing that."
Yeah, definitely.
But all of a sudden, he pops up on your radar, and you're like, "How the fuck has this guy been doing this well? He's been this busy, and I never ran into his shit. Like that's crazy." And even those guys that are just not even on podcasts, but the guys that come into the studio at KUPD. And all they do is stand-up comedy, and then he's like, I'm back in Ohio for the rest of the week, and then on the weekend I'll be in LA, and then I go back to my home, and I just live a suburban life in the middle of middle America, and then I hit the coast for weekend shows. Like, that's just... And you have no idea. I still don't remember that guy's name, but I could find it if I needed to. But then they hit the club, and he's a fucking professional comedian that kills it every time.
Straight makes a living doing it. And I mean, and thankfully, I used to, I don't know why, I guess... This is a switch that flipped in me. Even though I've always been a comedian fan and stand-up comedy fan, I guess I never searched it out. And I, for some reason, a while back, used to just get, it was quite a few years ago, but I used to get annoyed when KPD would have a comedian in the morning. I don't know why. Yeah, I just couldn't stand it. I even remember to a point where I would not listen to Fridays because the Guadalupe Squares didn't entertain me at all.
Oh, really?
Which is kind of weird, but because now I even did an animation on it.
But, but I get that because there's a few of the things that you like of theirs that I could live without. Because I've only been here a few years, and I really like Guadalupe Squares. My favorite part of their show is the Brady Report. Because I've listened to it the most. That's my favorite part. If I listen to that, I don't care if I listen to anything else. Even Guadalupe Squares, I love it, but if I don't catch it, as long as I get my Brady Report, I'm set because just the way they banter in that is like that. I love listening to them fucking go on that.
See, shit. I could go without the Brady Report.
Really?
Yeah, I could go without the Brady Report. I like Guadalupe Squares, and I love What Would Brady Do?
Yep.
Those are two of my favorite segments.
What Would Brady Do?
Yeah.
You don't do that enough.
Yeah, I don't
Rock
think
Wars
so either.
is okay, but sometimes it's just
Rock Wars. I used to love Rock Wars, but now they don't pick rock songs anymore.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I had twice this weekend. I looked at the last couple of weeks, I should say, that I looked at the fucking radio on the car to see if I was still on KUPD. I was like, what in the fuck is this?
Oh, the music
the
or
pop
what?
music was just straight pop. Yeah, I thought I had it on my wife's station. I wasn't, and I'm not even being an asshole. Like,
no,
I seriously had to look twice. Like, what?
I've had to check mine a couple times.
Am I on? No, I thought I was on the mountain. Nope, I'm on KUPD.
Yeah, like some people love this band Ghost, and to me they sound completely 80s. I am not a fan. And people are like,
fill me up
love
with
this. I'm like,
Ghost and Wolf Mother.
Yeah. Yeah. And you might as well throw in some Nickelback in there too to top it off.
Yeah, they do.
But I'm glad now like they bring in comedians because there's been a lot of comedians that I didn't know about or didn't realize how funny they were until they came on that show, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy's fucking hysterical, you know?
Yep.
So I'm glad when they do have a comedian, I'm like, oh shit, that's awesome.
I think even though I don't listen to it at all, I think Sirius FM and what was the other one called? Before Sirius? Wasn't there another one of those?
Of what?
Like satellite radio?
Oh, Sirius, and it used to be XM.
Oh, those. Oh, okay.
Sirius and XM, and now they're.
Oh, now they're together. Okay, yeah. But I think those things really paved the way for comedians because unless you go to clubs, which going to a comedy club used to be, let's go to the comedy club, wife, and they just you get dressed up and you go to the comedy club. Like it was like a weird place you just went, but like it changed the way people digested comedy, and then they're like, oh fuck, I want to see that guy when he comes to town, and then you have the internet, and then you're looking up that comedian, and then you're not just going to we don't just go to the comedy club to go, we go when somebody comes into town that we're interested in.
Yeah. And
the way their format was, where you could put on a comedy radio station that was uncensored.
Yeah.
And they would announce who it was and shit. That changed it, I think. That was the beginning of that.
I think that definitely
shift.
I think what began was Howard Stern.
Yes.
Because when he'd have a comedian, whatever it may be, but it wasn't the which to this day I can't stand that radio morning bullshit where. So, how is it going today there, Craig? I mean, you got a show tonight. Like, it's so goddamn formulated script. It's so ridiculous. And that was why I actually also enjoyed Howard Stern a lot, because it was like podcast. He'd straight ask the questions that were like never asked uncomfortable. And it wasn't just a normal shit show interview to sell tickets. It was an interview to get to know this person, and then he goes into XM or Sirius, whatever.
He wasn't just there for 30 seconds to plug his show with a scripted questions, the same 5 questions to every guy. Like,
it was fascinating.
Yep. Yeah.
So I think, so now that leaked into the podcasting thing. Thank God for that shit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And so that's why I like Holmberg's Morning Sickness, because he's not like that. They talk about.
They have a conversation.
They actually have a conversation, with the exception of Brady. Sometimes kind of destroying the rhythm there here and there.
We're on a groove, talking deep, getting stories that they've never told on the air before, and he's like, "Do you like barbecue?"
Yeah.
Like,
hey, you want to do a podcast? Yeah.
That's funny because my kid this week. hey, dial it back.
Yeah. Oh my God. But I'm definitely glad that they bring in comedians, because I'm telling you, there's just times I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know this guy even existed, let alone this got this funny. Like, wow. Yeah. I would definitely go to comedy clubs more often. I mean, finally, by where I live, we have a couple of them up here.
Yeah.
And thank God to Rick Bronson's. But most of them, that 2-drink minimum shit, I can't stand.
No,
man.
I'll probably have 2 drinks, but don't
force me.
My arm.
It's the principle for me. Like, you're telling me that I got to do something here.
Yeah, and it doubles our bill because my wife doesn't drink.
And that's bullshit that they don't. They include that as a soda.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna get a Dr. Pepper. Okay, I'm gonna get another Dr. Pepper. Okay, that's your second drink. No, just give me a refill, and he can have my second drink. Nope.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, I gotta pay for another Dr. Pepper? What about like designated driver, sober cab? Like,
oh no, we don't.
You used to go to the bar and say that you were the designated driver. They would give you a free appetizer, a Coke. Like, they were just like, you were the fucking hero that night.
Well, in a sense, you are.
Yeah, now they. But now the bar's like, I don't give a shit that you're driving everybody home. Fuck them.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly how it is.
Really, you're not gonna give me a Coke? Like, fuck off.
Yeah, and that's one reason I don't. And then. Who was it that I saw? I was like, oh, wouldn't mind going seeing them. I forgot who it was. I was just here not too long ago, but it was down. I always forget them stand up live, like where they're all at and shit. Yeah. But the one in downtown, Phoenix. I'm like, oh God, the inconvenience of the parking and all that shit over there, dude. I just can't do it, man.
Yeah.
I just can't do it.
I don't know if that's age or what, but I'm starting to do that too. Like, like before it's just you go out to go out, and it's like, oh, we're going to do that tonight? Good. As long as we're going out, I don't care. That sounds good. Like, you just got to be out on a Saturday night. Now I'm like, nope, I'm not going to go out for that. Try to sweeten the deal. What do we got here? Well, we got a comedian. All right. It's a girl. Nope, not interested.
Done. Should have started with that first.
There are 3 main acts. They're all headliners. Okay, I'm interested. Tickets are only $30. Okay, that's not bad.
No drink minimum.
Sounds
great.
Yeah.
I'm in. Her name is. I'm out.
Yeah. But as soon as you get going and they're like, all of a sudden they say 2 drink minimum. Nah, fuck it.
No, I'm out.
It's downtown. Nah, fuck it.
Yeah, downtown. I don't know. It might be an age thing for sure. Also, it might be the thing is like now I find my time a little more valuable than I used to. But that's what I mean by
it. It's not age like you don't want to do it. It's that, dude, my time is worth so much more than that. I'm not doing that. Like, I would rather spend the night drinking a beer and fucking off on the Xbox and not having to deal with the people, the parking, the tickets, the people, like when I'm actually watching the show and trying to laugh, trying to get me to stand up so they can bring their nachos in front of me.
Yeah.
Like, can you just show up at an event and watch the fucking show? Like, how are you fucking hungry? This is a 2-hour event. Why do you have a burger and fries and a slice of pizza? Like, what in the fuck is going through your head right now?
High as fuck.
I mean, that could be it. I'll give him a pass on that one, actually. But it actually never crossed my
hammered.
mind. That's how much I don't smoke pot. It never crossed my mind. But I was just like, dude, eat at home. Did you come here and take a shit too? Like...
Yeah, probably. I know that
some people...
he's
going to have to with all the shit he ate.
Yeah.
Fucking chili dog.
I just know that some people go to work. I swear to God, they go to work they wait till they go to work to take a shit.
Yeah, punch in.
Fucking mind blowing to me. Yeah.
That was about an $8 shit. I was in there for a while.
I know what you mean on that. It's kind of crazy. And like when I went to System of a Down and Craig Gass, it took me.
Yeah.
I know I was there and I was like, holy shit. Oh yeah, name drop. Sorry.
Yeah. So when it was when I was with Craig Gass, that's Craig Gass, a comedian.
Podcast?
But when he took me, and because he's like, I'll get you in, backstage, all that shit. I got there and I was thinking, God damn, I don't know if I'd bought tickets, I don't know if I'd be willing to stand out here with all these fucking people. And let's face it, even since I was a kid, you go to a metal concert, you got 50% fucking dirtbags.
Oh,
I mean, that's just
just
the way it is.
Yeah.
And you got these, you got the fucking people that just think they're fucking cool. I mean, there's a lot of cool motherfuckers on there. I mean, it used to be my crowd, and I still can blend in with them quite well. But I'm telling you, even as a kid, you had those motherfuckers who walk around like they're just like, oh, you're wearing a leather jacket now, so you're cool, huh? Doesn't mean you can fight, asshole.
I know, they're all tough. I remember when I was a kid, I was just getting into the metal scene, and I was like wearing my sister's, fucking Metallica shirt because it was probably her boyfriend's. But I'm like, oh, cool. Ride the Lightning. I'm gonna wear that to school. I'm gonna be the coolest 7th grader in class, And so I'd fucking wear it and shit. And then, like, of course, as soon as you wear it, then all of a sudden the older metalheads are like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah.
So I'm on the school bus riding to work, or riding to school like a fucking dweeb. And this kid was like in 9th grade, and he's got the leather vest on because he was that cool. Got the mullet, it's the 90s.
That sounds like Theo Vaughn.
Yeah. And he's like talking to me because I got the Metallica shirt on, and I happened to be sitting in his seat next to him. He's looking at the seat, and he points to the screw on the floor. He goes, you see that bolt right there? And it was like 4 feet away. I go, yeah. He goes, and like spits across the fucking seat over my lap onto the thing, hits the bolt like perfectly. He's like, that's how you do it. I remember like, wow, is that what you think cool is? Like that's cool to you. You can fucking snort up a loogie and fucking hit a bolt that's 4 feet away. You are a fucking champ, man. Like,
how's that work with the ladies?
I was gonna say that might.
You ever kissed one?
You must be just having pussy dripping off of you. Like I'm surprised there ain't 5 hotties just clinging to you right now.
Wow.
With that.
Hey
Moves
everybody,
like
this guy just spit a loogie on a bolt.
Yeah. Whoa, from 5 feet away.
That's how you do it.
That's how you do it.
You should have just reached over, kitched some girl. That's how I do it.
Yeah. Exactly. This is how I do it. Just throw her head in your lap.
The old casino from Joe Pesci.
Oh, God.
This is how I do it.
Don't worry, honey. I got you.
Come here.
So that was one of the greatest.
Oh, that's my favorite part of this.
God.
Can
you talk to me some more about it? Okay. Shove your head.
And I don't know why. And he's going.
That's better.
There we go. You were saying?
Wait.
I gotta go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
That's the kind of dirthead that you fight outside the show, though. You got your cool guys.
It is.
You got and then you got that guy. And you got 30% of it is that guy.
Oh my God. Were you wearing your sister's Metallica panties too, or no?
No, just her shirt.
Oh,
No,
that's too bad.
Yeah.
Some glow in the dark ones.
No, she looked good in them though, but I didn't ever wear them.
Yeah, when I used to beat off to my sister,
her friend.
Sarah. Sarah was her name, I think.
Wait, is that her friend or is that her? I don't know. It's too dark, I can't tell.
This is like, man, how'd you get some cute friends?
Yeah.
Just bring some trolls over.
You should try harder, man. Your friends are fucking ugly.
Yeah, are you a nerd? Jesus Christ, what is wrong? Don't you qualify these people before you bring them to the house?
You realize it's the early 90s. You should be bringing home some fucking hot blondes with bangs fucking 7 inches high and shit.
I got a dick that's just out of control and it needs some action, whether it's by my own hand or something, but I need some material, goddammit.
I've already ruined 6 magazines this week.
And that's getting old. I need some real stuff.
God.
When are you gonna have a sleepover? Why are you rubbing yourself? Don't worry about it. When you're having a sleepover. Yeah, grabbing the underwear, your mom's underwear, wiping it off with. I mean the socks. Speaking of jacking off, playing with yourself. Letter from B-Rad.
Hey, might as well. We've only been at it an hour. Might as well see if there's a letter in there.
All right, yeah. Hopefully there's a letter in here.
All right,
So, all right, here we go. Let's get to letters from B-Rad. I'm going to open this bad boy up right here. I don't even know if you can hear, but we'll see.
oh, I bet you did.
Oh, shit. I went crooked. Oh!
We'll turn it up when we get to that part.
I cut something.
Did it hurt? You got a little bit of everything in there.
I do. Oh, this is like a...
I see notebook paper. You do have a
Uh-oh. I see propaganda.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it one of those booklets that tells you how to stay out of trouble?
Was it, say no to drug, kids.
Yeah.
Dare.
A guy come to the door the other day that wanted to talk to me for a little bit, and I'm like, we're full up here. We're good.
About...
Religion.
Oh, Jesus. Did you invite him over?
Yeah.
Invite him inside?
They're actually going to be here in about an hour.
Oh, nice. Hey, let's get the Slayer out.
I was just disappointed that I had a shirt on. And shorts. I'm going to answer the door in just your boxers. Dork sticking out of the front. Oh, sorry. There we go.
Hope you don't mind. Likes to breathe a little bit, you know?
I'm in my house, so technically it's okay.
Yeah, and some people just have a bearded dragon, I figure. I was born with one. Okay, so it is a letter. It's a short letter, though. Son of a bitch, Brad.
Dadgummit.
I got it right back. Oh, I did hit it a little bit. But it is short. It's just one page. He's got some type of propaganda in here. Drug intoxicant testing. That's interesting.
Ooh.
Video visitation. Okay. What the fuck is going on here?
Can you go online and video? Oh, can we Skype with him and then just record the Skype?
He expects me to read all this?
I don't know.
I hope he just give me a nice little, the gist of it here.
No, he circled a couple of things. So
Yeah.
directions, how to get there.
Facilities. I know definitely how to get there. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe that means I got accepted to visit.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
Maybe that's what that means. Oh, that'd be the shit, huh?
That's a Western Union flyer.
I know.
Now you know how to send him money.
And it's got to send him money. Holy shit, that's awesome. Oh, let me see the Spanish side. That's the one I know.
See.
Tres maneras fácil de enviar dinero.
That's the 3 easy ways, I think.
How do you
Send
know?
money. Oh! Let me memorize this side before you flip it over, and I'll look really smart.
Also, you can send money from 150 countries and territories, including Mexico. Fees may vary. I'm sure.
If you get in line with all the other Mexicans to send money, they'll all be like, "You sending it home too?" Oh no, I'm sending it to a white boy in prison. They'll be like, "Man,
Oh, yeah.
Dios
Nice,
mío.
Holmes. Wait, you say white man?
you white man?"
Hey, man, that's the best Mexican accent
That
I
was
think
really
I've ever done.
good, yeah.
God, I'm getting good. Hey, everybody. I look good. I mean, I look really good. Come see how good I look. All right. Okay, so I got a some type of dude. I got visitation rules, visitation schedule.
Uh-oh.
You might have some good news in this letter.
Could be good.
Okay, so he did send some Western Union propaganda. Actually, it's just for him to be able to send money, that's cool shit. I'll have to send him some money. And it looks like 2 double-sided letters stating something about visitation. I might be accepted. So you know what that means. That's going to be a podcast
That is gonna be
on
a
the
podcast
road
like crazy,
there
yeah.
and the road back.
Yep.
Oh, God. All right, so let's see how it starts off. Jose, dude, exclamation point. You're approved.
Hey!
Dude, that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. So you want to come over?
Okay, you're in junior high again. Hey, you want to come over and play? I got the new Street Fighter. My mom said you can spend the night.
Hey, Mom! Okay, what's for dinner? Can he spend the night? Yeah, hold on. I think he... Yeah! Your parents cool with it? Yeah! Okay. I miss those fucking days.
Oh God,
actually.
yeah, that's actually pretty good. That's exactly how it went down every time. Anyways,
So, dude, you're approved. So you want to come over? You're clear.
oh yes, you are.
Yes, you are. Up to you. They didn't tell me. I had to go ask about it.
Excuse me.
Awesome means I can bum money off you also.
Yes,
Of course, that's what he's going for first.
I would.
Want to help me get a new TV? Hey, I just got a new TV. I can't afford buying motherfuckers TVs.
Yeah, no shit.
Want to help get... Okay, so... We'll be creating a GoFundMe for... for letters from B-Rad.
Yeah, we'll just put a lot of our podcasts on there.
B-Rad needs a TV.
B-Rad needs a TV. Tag 'em.
If you guys do want to send money, just send us a message. I'm sure you don't, because probably most of these people listening here are broke-ass motherfuckers, including myself. Don't be offended, or do.
Yeah, or do.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyways,
But
but
if
yes.
you're gonna send money, send it to us too. We could use some.
Yeah. We'll have 2 different donations.
Yeah.
One for B-Rad and one for us. We don't accept any bills less than 100. And I will check them. See if they're actually real. They didn't tell me. I had to go ask. Awesome means I can bum money off you also. Want to help me get a new TV? Which I probably will. I'll see what I can. I wonder how much he needs, but shit, yeah. Mine's on its last leg. 11 years old. Damn.
Jeez.
Wonder what kind of TV it is.
Yeah.
Big ass green monster compared to all that flat ones nowadays.
Yeah. Flatter
Damn.
is better in this case.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not usually for titties or ass,
No,
but definitely for TV.
For TVs, it's flat.
Big titty.
Of course, curved might be
Big
better.
titty nights. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't know what a TV is yet.
No.
You know.
This black and white one with the rabbit ears I got just ain't cutting it. Little 13-inch one.
You know. I guess he hasn't been running because he's injured.
Oh.
I guess. I heard that they asked him, or they asked, at least asked Stenson, like, has he done any, PT, physical therapy? He doesn't believe in PT.
Well, okay, it's not like the Easter Bunny. There's proof PT exists, so you have to believe in it.
But not to mention he's a doctor.
Right, yeah.
He's
Wow.
an MD, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, MD.
Does not believe in PT.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
like pretty much the only part of a lot of it is preventative medicine
Yeah.
and PT.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the 2 parts I believe.
That's
the most
what
in.
every athlete pretty much goes through is PT. Yeah. So
If I just keep walking on it, it'll get better.
it'll definitely get better. Yeah.
I'm actually the Punisher. I just put tape on it, and then when it heals up and it's still purple, I take the tape off and then punch people in the face with it. But
And
it's
then just
okay.
change it.
Yeah.
Make sure I change it before I wrap it up again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because dirty tape is not good.
No.
So a big ass green monster. If you can, I'd greatly appreciate it. I got a job. Oh. Hope it's not a blow job. I got a job. But it's like $25 a month. Fuck.
That's brutal.
I should tell him, hey man, $25 a month. Just 30 more days and you'll catch up to me. I think I will tell him that. Just to be a dick. It varies. I get between 24 and 29 after they tax me.
Oh, God. They tax him? How can they tax him when they're not paying him in the first place? Oh, my God.
That's so insane.
It's like slave labor, and then they, penalize him on top of it. Jesus Christ.
I'll shoot the info in case you say yes. I'll shoot. Yeah, I guess that says the. It sounds like I'll shoot he.
Oh, yeah.
I'll shoot the info in case you say yes. I got until February 5th to turn my request in. Oh, shit. That just gives me... Oof.
Not much time.
No.
A week.
It's a week, right?
Yeah.
Crescent. Right now, I'm like $30 short.
Frowny face.
If
Knows
not-
how to text like the teens.
Yeah, this emoji shit
Little
going
emojis
on
on that Good handwritten emoji.
I wonder when he's going to do the poop one. If not, I'll save up for my next package in 3 months, but I want it now. Wahaha. Now. 5 tiers and a floor kick. I found the form.
He's all over the place in this one.
Yeah.
5 tiers and a floor kick. Am I supposed to get that reference?
I don't know. Maybe it's some AC/DC lyric. Or Van Halen.
Van Halen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, they're still cool.
Yeah, man. 5 tiers and a floor kick.
That'd be so fun.
That's the name of my band.
I just got to make those fucking shirts.
Yeah.
They don't mean nothing, you know?
That's perfect for a shirt right there.
5 tiers and a floor kick.
I don't know what a floor kick would be like.
We should call that line prison slang or some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. 5 tiers and a floor kick. Wah, wah. Oh, that's what it says. Not wah, but I want it now. Wah, wah, now. 5 tiers and a floor kick. Perfect. All right, he goes on to say, another friend of mine killed himself. Oh. Well, that was a stunning turn of events.
We're just going to take the mood down a little bit right now. I'll have to put in some sad music before
Why
that.
doesn't he start off with this shit? He's got a... Maybe he's doing a script. Maybe we were doing Act 1, now we're on Act 2.
Yeah, I don't know. Jeez.
Wow, killed himself in Ely. Hear about it. He was on death row in Nevada and in Arizona.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit. Cool dude. Kind of a weirdo.
Yeah.
No way.
No.
But death row does that. Something tells me... It was before death row.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's a little bit of a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know if death row makes people weird or if weird people are attracted to doing things that get them on death row.
Yeah.
But there's probably a correlation either way.
And then at that point, then they're actually like, hey, now I'm on death row. I might as well just be myself.
Oh, God.
You
No
know?
more hiding. I'm out of the closet.
Finally, I'm out of the closet. I'm into death row.
And into death row, yeah.
What the fuck?
Bing.
Why is mine? Sorry. I thought my shit was off. All right. Okay. Damn it, I cut that little part off. Or if you want to come by, I believe you gotta call like 2 to 3 days ahead. I'll ask someone later on it. And bring $5, they say, to get snacks with. Or a $5 to start. Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. Sorry. I'll ask someone later on it and bring $5, they say, to get snacks with. Or a $5 bill to start and shit. I can't remember.
No, at least you're honest.
Yes. Found it, but I'll check with a friend on if you have to call first, etc. Alrighty, have an awesome day, Brad. So that was it.
Shit, though.
Sure, but
That's a good letter.
Fuck!
Yeah, that's crazy.
that is a lot of fun. I mean, that's fantastic,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
I can't. That's exciting stuff. Wow, how long did that take? It's been.
geez, yeah, years. But this go around since he moved.
Well, we came to Arizona was. God, it's got to be getting close to a year, isn't
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Maybe
I would've
9
said-
months or some shit.
I would have said February or March last year. is
Yeah,
when
that's
he showed up.
kind of what I was thinking.
That is a long process right there.
Man, that's insane.
And how did he get it done with the government shutdown? That's pretty amazing.
Oh, because it's a for-profit prison.
Oh yeah.
They still need their money.
Yeah.
Or want their money. Should we read a couple of these rules of this page that he sent me on?
Yeah.
Or sent me?
The drug intoxication question.
test. That's going to be fun. That'll be, if we go in order, it'll be the last one. All right. First of all, let's say it says formal grievance procedure. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, why do you grieving?
In case you get raped,
In the event of a penal insertion.
it might hurt at first.
Yeah.
In the event the inmate is not satisfied with the informal resolution, the inmate will have 5 calendar days from the response date listed on the 1458 informal resolution to submit a formal grievance to the grievance officer via the box labeled grievances. They should have put grievances a little bit more times than that.
Yeah, because that was really, is
Very-
it really the grievances, or is it?
Yeah, that was very concise.
Yeah.
Located at the entrance to the dining hall. By 15 days of receipt of the formal grievance, the grievance officer will conduct an investigation of the grievance and render a written response to the inmate. In certain instances, it may be necessary to extend response deadlines to allow for more complete investigation of the claims.
Sorry.
I don't even know what the hell this even means.
No.
The time extension will be determined by the warrant, whatever. Wishes to appeal, okay. Next, recreation. Recreation is a large part. I mean, why is he sending me? It's like I'm gonna go spend time in this shithole.
Yeah, oh shit.
Here's the
You realize
rules for when you come.
That's what you signed up for. Like, no. This is 3 days. You're not going home. Huh? Yeah, get in the chow line, dipshit.
Oh, man. All right, so I won't go all over all these, and if they seem interesting, I'll read them. If not, we'll pass. Recreation is a large part of programming at Core Civic SEC. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Our inmates at SEC participate in recreational activities 7 days a week. Minimum of 10 inmates must turn out for recreation or it will be canceled.
Wow.
Jesus.
Is that Scottsdale Community College or what's
Oh,
SEC?
yeah, I think it is. SEC.
Yeah.
Too bad Holmberg wasn't here to read this in fucking Morgan Freeman.
Yes.
All inmates are randomly searched before and after the recreation period. Weightlifting, basketball, and jogging are some of the activities available to the inmate population on a daily basis.
How can they all be randomly searched? Either they're all searched or it's random.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Then there's no random about it.
Yeah. We're going to randomly check everyone's pockets on the way in.
Everybody.
Yeah, all of you fuckers.
The recreation schedule, that's a good point. The recreation schedule is posted in every pod. Special events for recreation are posted in each pod along with the sign-up roster. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see.
Hey, maybe you'll get to work out with them.
Walkman radios. What the hell is that? Yeah, maybe I will.
Walkman.
Show him how to actually work out.
Walkman.
Walkman radios.
Yeah, my brain doesn't go back that
sounds
far.
familiar.
Sounds familiar. I don't know. I'm getting a flashback of like wire headphones, like the little wire band, and little like foam on the end. But I
have
can't really.
Yeah, a vague memory of this Walkman he speaks of. Inmates will not be allowed to take personal cups or water bottles on recreation cards. No appliances will be allowed.
God damn it! I can't make toast.
Can't take my washer. Son of a bitch. Visitation for general population inmates will take place on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tuesday is reserved for special management inmates. Segregation, SHIP, HB, and PC. Okay? If you wish to have visitors, it is your responsibility to meet with your unit team. So this is all to him. If your visitor is not on an approved visitation list, your visitor will not be allowed in the facility. They reserve the right to deny visitors that may cause a threat to the security orderly operation of the facility. Oh shit, I'm Mexican. That already puts me on the fucking mark. Mm-hmm. Special visits. Okay, so that probably shouldn't go to me. So if you're planning on having sex, for
conjugal visits.
Conjugal visits.
I'm here for meet B-Rad for conjugal.
Yeah, this is about if you're traveling 300 miles or more. I'm just going to skip that shit.
All right.
Okay, visitation schedules Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Sunday.
Wow, so it's pretty good, though. 8 to 12 and then 1 to 4 on each of those days.
That'd be hard to get there by 8 a.m.
We'll have to hit that Saturday, I think, huh?
Yeah, I think we'd have to leave at like
Roll
8
out.
to get there by 1, wouldn't we?
Shit.
Get on the
We'll
road
be there.
early.
We'll be there an hour.
About an hour?
It's about 45 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But it'd be nice to like get early start, head out, and be fucking fun.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Podcast,
here we go.
do some breakfast on the way.
Oh, yeah, do some breakfast.
Like, oh, man, I just had this biscuits and gravy and some egg. Oh, what'd you have? Shit on a shingle?
That's fantastic. And the bill came $25. That's what it takes you to save up in a month.
Yeah, you couldn't have eaten. And they had water, though, and you might have just got, like, an egg. Jesus.
Visitation
Assholes.
rules. Don't worry. Brad and I are always assholes to each other. So here's the visitation rules. This is for visitors. You must be on the inmate's approved list and present current picture identification in order to visit. Your conduct in the visiting room is expected to conform to standards of common decency. That sucks. I can't pull my pants down. I was just playing on it. Consideration and the concern you would expect from others. During the visit, you may hold hands across the table. Ooh, woo! I get to hold hands with Brad.
That's good.
But no other physical contact is allowed. Aww. Son of a...
No handies.
Nah. That means you will not be allowed to hold each other, attempt to comb hair. Wow.
I can see it. Does he have a flowing mane still?
He must. So I can't even to put hands on each other or touch any other body parts. So I can't even give him a fucking hug when I get in there?
Yeah, that's kind of weird, actually. Smack him on the ass before he sits down.
Hey. At the start of and the conclusion of your visit, you may have a brief embrace. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And kiss while at your assigned table.
Yay!
Woohoo! I get to kiss Brad!
All right, this is getting better.
All non-contact visits will take place in the non-contact visiting area. They must keep you like fucking animals.
Yeah. What if you guys can dry hump?
Maybe.
Rubbing dick tips?
Or just VR. Just pretend. In this area, inmates and visitors separated by glass windows, and all communication between visitors and inmates is conducted by telephone only. Violation of regulations or inappropriate conduct while on facility property may result in termination of your visiting privileges. Inmates in segregation status will receive visits every Tuesday. This will be non-contact video visit only.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
The chief of
Then why can't you
security.
just do that right here? Like video visit them like right now. You know what I
You would
mean?
think
Like why isn't that a thing right now? You just
it's
Skype
going to
them.
cost them money.
Well, yeah. But,
Of course, they would charge for it.
yeah, but you would pay
Yeah.
as the caller. Like it's like a collect call.
Well, they're just like the place we work at. They're always
Yeah.
20 years behind.
Yeah, exactly.
The chief of security or higher will evaluate the status of visits in the segregation area. Yeah, there's still segregation. God damn it, I thought slavery was over.
Well, I was gonna go to the white section. Well,
No.
Segregated.
You're Mexican. You go color.
Yeah.
All right.
We're segregated. How do I get this visit? The white boy I.
Yeah, I got
You
the
sang
segregated knife.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got the segregated knife.
That will be an episode. What was it? 14. If you guys want to know what that meant.
Yep.
This is based on whether or not an inmate has been a threat to the safety and security of the facility. All right. Rules and conduct for visitors. Oh, this is probably good. Gets good. Visitors who exhibit an indication of the use of alcohol, narcotics, or the intoxicants shall not be permitted to visit. No physical contact is permitted with the exception of holding hands across a table and a brief embrace. You already fucking said that.
Yeah,
for
let's
fuck's
just
sake.
rehash
Come
what we already talked about.
on. Visitors shall wear conventional clothing in a manner which is not unduly suggestive or tight-fitting. I can't wear my yoga pants, I guess.
Fucking just dick bulging. Just hey.
Fucking shirt like above.
Yeah, half shirt,
Above the
fucking-
waist.
Oh god. Hey, I'm here to visit Brad.
Yeah, I'm here to visit inmate number 696969. Get what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Is
Jesus.
is not
Fanny
similar
pack. I'll leave that here. Sorry.
Is not similar to the inmate attire and does not create a security risk. Clothing, hairstyles, insignias, or other paraphernalia associated with street gangs or drugs will not be permitted.
They just show up in a shitty like Halloween costume, all orange. Hey, why the fuck would you dress like an inmate? Like,
Oh shit!
fuck. Actually, I just got out. Luckily, I'm on the list. But yeah, I'm just on my way from the other prison. I thought I'd stop by. Jesus.
Yeah, here's like the dresses, skirts, jumpers. I don't know what the hell that is. Culottes?
Cool. I don't know. Never seen that word before.
Shorts, skirts, pants shall not be worn more than 2 inches above the knee. Wrap-around skirts
Jesus.
shall not be permitted. Tight-fitting pants, skirt, dresses, other garments that accent the body will not be... Jesus Christ. You're walking into a world of animals and savages.
Yeah.
Halter dresses, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to go through all that. See-through clothing. Well, that makes fucking sense, for fuck's sake. But, god damn it, you got to put it in there.
Wet t-shirt contest. Didn't
Yeah.
say I couldn't wear my mesh shirt without a bra.
Clothing that exposes an undue amount of flesh. For example, exposing chest, back, thighs, and midsection shall not be permitted.
Or if you're just really fat.
Or you're really
That
fat.
is an undue amount of flesh right there.
Oh, God.
That is
Some of this shit,
completely
actually, some
undue.
of this shit should be put on fucking gyms and eating establishments, family establishments, and
Can we just
work.
invoke these rules to the entire world?
If you weigh over a certain amount of pounds. Visitors will be required to wear wear underwear, including bras. Again, that should also go
Yeah.
to a lot of general society.
Yep.
Put that shit up in Walmart. How about that?
Yep.
Hats will not be permitted in the visitation area. Outer garments such as raincoats or garments that protect against the rain and inclement weather will not be permitted. Footwear must be worn. No open-toed shoes. No wheeled shoes.
Hey, I'm here to visit. Wah, just go sliding by the guard. Whoa. I wear my Heelys.
That's Heelys will not be allowed. Visitors shall not exchange any objects or article with an inmate, with the exception of items purchased from the visitation vending machines. Only 6 visitors
Oh
per
yeah, I
inmate
suppose
will
you
be
can't.
allowed.
You can't bring in like your own raisinets and shit.
I'll bring in cake with a file and...
But it's like sticking out.
Yeah.
Like those really funny cartoons.
Visitors shall control the children. That should be in every
we
goddamn
need that
restaurant
as well.
in the
Yep.
planet.
You should have to sign something when you go in.
That's right.
There is a $10 wrangling fee for children if we have
That's
to bring
exactly
them
right.
back to your table.
And if we have to tell you more than
You're
twice,
fucking out.
you are out.
I don't give a shit what part of the meal you're in. We will
Yeah.
charge this credit card. Yeah,
And-
you should put a credit card on file.
And put it on Yelp.
Yeah.
Make sure you complain about that. So then that way those people that know how this place is ran will be there. I'll fucking be there.
Oh, I'll fucking be there. Yeah. Would you say $10 for a beer? That's fine.
Yeah.
I can sit at any table I want and not have to deal with everybody else's
Yeah.
children. I'll pay $10 a beer. That's fine. Don't worry
That's
about it.
exactly it. Oh, that sounds
I always
fantastic.
thought they should do children or no children at restaurants instead of smoking or non-smoking. And then they gave up smoking, so now they really did have the sections like
Yeah.
children or no children.
They
no
should.
Children. Okay.
Children is a new smoking.
Yeah.
Don't have them. They're bad for you. Visitors shall not possess or carry onto the grounds of the facility explosives, devices, firearms, ammunition, alcoholic beverages, narcotics, dangerous drugs, or objects and material of any kind which might be used to compromise the safety and security of this facility. Well, shit. There goes that.
I brought this pit bull. I don't have a leash or a muzzle for him.
What is that? That's a hand grenade.
I pulled the pin earlier, so I have to hold on to it. If I let go, it'll go off. I don't want it to go off. That'd be weird.
I
So-
mean, what do you mean I can't bring this in? Should I just... Well, do you want to hold on to it real quick? I was...
Can I just leave it in this box?
Cling! Oh, shit. That's probably not
Yeah,
good,
that's
huh?
probably not good. Duck?
Smoking is strictly prohibited. Is vaping?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Is vaping part of it? Can we vape?
Visitors shall adhere to the following guidelines set for the use of vending machines. All items purchased from mention must be consumed or disposed in the visitation area. Inmates are prohibited from handling any money. Therefore, inmates are not permitted to approach and or operate vending machines in the visiting area.
Jesus.
Wow. So, okay, so I have A through... That's kind of weird. A through G, and then it goes from 4, 5, 6. The alphabet must only go to
Wow,
G.
yeah. What the hell?
And then it goes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then it goes AB, 9AB, I guess, 10, 11, 12, 13, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So I'm not going to go through everything. But here's one thing I was laughing about. So out of all those, he circles 2 things. And the next one I'm circling is... Or the one that he circled, number 10. So obviously these are the 2 most important ones.
If you don't read anything else, Meza, read this.
Vending machines are on a smart card debit system and do not accept cash or coin.
I don't like anything that has the word smart in it.
Me either. I wonder why. They really called it smart.
A smart card.
Son of a bitch. Hey, you get smart bucks for that?
Yeah, I think you do. Yeah, can I just bring my own smart bucks?
A one-time card purchase of $1.25 is required. The initial purchase requires a $5 bill. Oh, so that's what he was saying.
Oh, yeah, bring your $5 bill.
The initial purchase requires a $5 bill. So, of course, I'm sure the correctional officers have a little bit of skim off the top, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
At which point a balance of $3.75 will be added to the card. Additional funds.
Worse than Dave and Buster's.
Yeah,
You have a
no
card?
shit. That's a high percentage.
Yeah, it is.
Additional funds may be added to the card by using the revalue machine. And what? It's not the smart
So you
revalue
can't-
machine?
So you can just put $10 at when you buy it. Fuck,
Let's
man.
just make it
this
as
is-
difficult. Oh, because they want to
this is
skim from the
completely
top.
the fucking government involved.
100%.
Can I just get $10 right away? No. If you want to get another $5, there's a line over there. See that machine? That line with 15 people in it. By the way, we are at about a half hour left of visitation after
Yeah.
the
Oh,
check-in
and here's a
process.
number. You are number 92. Serving 6, please.
Fuck the Raisinets. I didn't want them that bad anyways. Jesus.
The revalue machine located in the front lobby. Card value expires in 6 months. Cash is not allowed in the visitation area. All right, so we have that. Visitors shall not
is
loiter on the
important.
facility grounds.
Makes sense.
I imagine that. Yeah, that does definitely make sense. Parking guidelines. Park and lock their vehicles. Minor children animals shall not be left in the tent. Okay, let me read that. Number 13.
This is the other one he circled.
Yep.
This is important.
Entrance to the facility. Upon arrival, visitors will check in and present proper picture identification to the lobby officer. Whew, thank God I just got my new Social Security card on 16th Street in Van Buren.
I like that every officer has his own title. Because earlier we had the
Oh, yeah, you got
grievance
lobby
officer.
officer, you got grievance.
Now you got the lobby officer. Like, Jesus, did they put that on their badge?
I wonder
Like,
where the facility officer is going to come in.
Dave Nightingale,
Parking lot
lobby
officer.
officer.
An example of accepted picture identification is as follows.
Break it down.
Number 1 is valid driver's license. Number 2, passport. 3, state identification. 4, military ID. 5, student ID. 6, employment ID. And 7, birth certificate for minor child. Again, inmates shall wear facility and forms undergarment for wear, blah, blah, blah. No hats will be printed. Yeah, I already said that. Carrying purses not allowed. Whatever.
Fanny pack.
We'll provide diapers and wipes for visitors who have babies. Visitors should need a diaper while visitation. Restrooms for visitors and inmates are located inside visitation. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Visitors and inmates. It looks boring. Visitors and or inmates shall not visit or become involved in any other visits other than their own.
No, above it, from the visitation officer. There's
Oh,
another
yeah, there was
officer.
another officer. Holy shit. The visitation
What the
officer.
fuck?
Interesting. So prior from the visitation, wow, they are having a lot of fucking. What's your title? That's fuck. Once in the visitation area, visitors and or inmates shall not leave the visitation area without the approval from the visitation officer.
Hey,
Who else?
he's got a job at least.
Exceptions may apply only with the approval of the shift supervisor, not shift officer. I'm surprised.
Oh, no.
Cell phones, pagers. The fuck? And or any other electronic devices are not permitted. All right.
Oh.
Attorney-client visits. Well,
you can't
we
record
probably
them.
don't need that. Video visitation. Please have your family contact the Carson City. Yeah, that'll take another 6 months for that to happen. Let's see the drug intoxicant testing. Hold on. Before I read it, includes the following facility staff has. The facility staffs are unable to obtain a sample of substance in a random. Yeah, I don't need to read. That's a fucking long one.
Yeah, it is.
Inmates unable to provide a specimen urine within 2 hours of being ordered to do so are to be considered as refusing to submit a urine specimen and charged with the disciplinary infraction.
Ooh.
If a test results by the disciplinary officer.
No, is it?
No, I'm just saying.
You got me. I was like, what? I got all excited. Fucking Christ. That's good.
If a test result is positive, this disciplinary report for unauthorized use of drugs or toxins will be issued. All right, so
By the
sorry.
drug officer.
Some of that shit got a little long, but some of that stuff was actually kind of funny and
A
entertaining.
lot of it was, yeah.
And
Crazy.
that's
I mean, that's a
it.
form that 90% of the people in the world have never seen before.
This is true.
I mean, it's pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
So that means...
So-
man.
So far off the podcast, we've made about $100,000. So how much should we put on his Western Union? Oh, no, wait. No, we spent money to make the podcast. Never mind.
But donations are always accepted.
We should send him a couple bucks, though.
I'm gonna send him 30 for sure.
Cool.
I I'm sure we can find a Western Union in the area where we work at.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too difficult.
No, we can. I mean, I think I tried to look for a Whole Foods, and there was one 30 miles away. But the Western Union, there was one like right next door, and then there was one across the street, and then one down the road the other way.
Probably attached to a gold pawn shop and a tattoo shop.
And
They all
in
seem
Food
to run
City.
together. And Food City, yeah.
And
Yeah.
the Filiberto's has one too. Can I,
In the bathroom.
I'd like the number 7, and then can I send some money to my buddy?
Yeah, man, sure. What do they charge you over there? Oh, man, I got you. I charge like $5, man. Well. Unfortunately, it was short letter, but son of a bitch, was it good
It was
news.
Yeah, really good news, and luckily we made it entertaining, so they have that going for them.
Definitely. I mean, come on, let's give what credit is due.
Yeah. That was a good letter. That's crazy good news. I mean, we should jump on that as soon as possible. Try to get that set up so we can roll out, get down there before, they decide to ship them off somewhere. or
Yeah,
something.
I think
Who knows what.
next month is definitely
Yeah.
good for me. I mean, next Saturday we have a shoot to do with our buddy Kyle.
Yep. That should be fun too.
Which will be fun, and then the week after that, I think is fucking Valentine's weekend.
Oh yeah.
Because the 14th is Thursday or something like that.
I think you're right.
I mean, I'd still be down to go, but you might have plans. I mean, if I have plans, it wouldn't be till later that evening.
Yeah, I would have plans sometime that weekend, but
But we got to do it quick.
yeah, yep, for sure. Yeah, let's just Yeah, I'm good either way. Would you want to do the Saturday or the?
Oh, we have the
Sunday?
9th.
Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Do you have anything going on the 9th?
Nope. Nothing going on the 9th or the 10th. You want to do Saturday, right?
Yeah, I
So you
think
can
so.
just keep the schedule going. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's great.
Yeah, that'll be fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, I'll set that aside.
So
for
let's
sure.
plan for the 9th then.
Yeah.
Tentatively planned. We are going to go try, or at least we will go. I'll have to go visit since they don't have Baden's
No.
information
No, but I
approval.
want to go with so we can do the podcast on the way there and then, bullshit on the way back, grab some grub.
Oh.
I mean, while you're visiting them, I'll find something to do for a few hours.
So that means
You can only be in there for 3 hours or 4 if you go. You get an extra hour if you go in the morning.
I don't think they go by that. I think they'll probably allow you only. I bet you it's like an hour.
Oh yeah,
I bet.
probably.
But
there's
that
probably a limit
means
to it.
that means a podcast coming up
Yeah.
before and after visitation with my boy B-Rad, who
That is
again
great.
I haven't seen in person since 1994.
Holy shit, that's crazy.
1994 was the last time I actually saw him in person. I was about a week before he got arrested.
Wow,
So
that's a long time
that's
coming.
gonna be surreal.
Yeah, 26, 24 years.
And I spoke to him
Jesus.
on the phone in 94. That was the last time I actually had a conversation
Yeah,
with him.
exchanged it with him. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is gonna be surreal.
Yeah. So you should see if there's I looked at all this stuff you can't bring. It looks like you could bring
Video
like
equipment?
pictures. No, but because you can't bring any electronic devices.
Oh yeah.
But you could bring photos and shit. If you wanted to be funny, print out some of the shit from the internet or
I actually should.
or I don't think you can give them a T-shirt probably, but you could probably bring some kind of paper shit. You would think.
Well,
Keep it simple
I
so
would
they can
think
go through it
Just
easily.
print it out.
Yeah, just print it out shit.
Do some, Facebook
look at
shit,
Look at
print it
these
out.
fuckers from and then
Yeah.
you have this. You have a copy of this photo. Hey, did you see how this chick looks now?
Yeah,
That'd be kind of cool.
that'd be a lot of fun.
I'm trying to figure out God. Yeah, that's about all you can do is bring some printed out paper and shit. Give them a Juan and Joe comedy sticker.
Yeah, that'd be killer, man. Yeah, I should give him a straight out of Gomper shirt. Sticker that we got.
Yeah.
Wow, that's fantastic news.
That's really cool.
So I'm gonna definitely
Really
send him the
cool.
30 bones
Yeah.
so he can get that TV and.
Is that how much he needs? Is that what he
Yeah,
said?
that's what he said. He said he's $30 short.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So-
You're right. He did say that.
And I'm assuming that he's talking about the TV because it's what he's saying.
Yep,
So
like
right now I'm
$30
like
short.
$30 short. So man, that's a long time coming.
Yeah.
This is gonna
Yeah.
be fucking good. Yeah. Woo. Wow. Well, ended that on a good note.
Yeah. Absolutely. That was a good letter, though.
Yeah.
Short and full of fucking good information.
Good stuff for sure.
It's still funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Because his ADD kicks in when he's writing.
Come on over.
Jesus. Come on over, yeah.
You want to come over? Well. So yeah, we are pretty much, I damn no idea, but we are up on the time.
Freaking far, yeah.
Hour and 45.
Ooh, that's going to be a good one.
Yeah. All right.
And-
So
Your job is to subscribe,
yes,
and it's to rate the podcast, because if we get so many ratings,
it?
rate.
Oh,
but
rate,
You can
rate,
do both.
sorry.
I mean,
Yeah, I guess
if
so.
you rape it, send us video.
Yeah.
We wouldn't mind watching that. And then, but if you rate it, then it'll come up more in people's searches.
yes, and those of you that have rated it already, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for always listening to our bullshit and
Yeah.
all of our venting and everything that we do.
Get to the letter.
Especially episode number 14. Yeah, get to the ladder. Again, just another name drop for us. We do have an episode, I can't remember what number it is, but Craig Gass, the comedian,
Oh, yeah.
was here at one point, was our first ever guest, and so far has been the only one.
So far, he's the
But,
only one, too. Yeah.
but it was a lot of fun, a great time that we had with him, so always take a listen to that. He has some really interesting stories. It was
Yeah.
fantastic.
I was trying to see if I could figure out what episode it was, but I just ended up hitting play.
I
so
can't remember which
go
one
that
it
way.
is.
Around 10,
but,
10 or 11.
yeah, that's what I figured. Don't forget to also go to our YouTube channel, Juan and Joe Studios YouTube channel.
Yes.
We have sketch comedy on there. We have vlogs. We have our podcasts, animations.
We
all
have
sorts
one
of shit.
tutorial.
One tutorial.
Yep.
But all
Teach you how
sorts
to
of
do the
shit.
video shit.
Subscribe. Hit that little bell.
Yeah, ring the bell.
Yeah,
Boom.
subscribe hella times, rate hella times. And then check out the new ktshirts.net that Baden went ahead and updated for us.
Yeah, that looks good, huh?
Looks
I
awesome.
mean, it's clean. I thought it was clean before, but then you take a few things and just open it up a little bit more. And it's like, oh, that's even nicer.
You Macintosh it.
You Macintosh it, yeah. Yeah. Now it's no longer Windows 10. It looks more Mac.
Yes, now we're running Apple.
Yeah, we're minimalist on the design layout as well.
Yeah, but don't forget to check all that stuff out from us. I guess that's it.
That's it for today.
The next time we do a podcast
Yeah.
should be the one on the way to go
Yeah.
visit B-Rad.
Yep. And we'll probably break that into two, like the before and the after.
I think
because I think
so.
we'll get enough in.
Yep, I think it's a good
That'll
idea.
That'll
to
make
do
it.
that.
I mean, that'll make it two totally different.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
we'll
that'll
see.
be nice.
We'll feel it out when we get there and see what we decide.
Yep.
But till then, thanks again for joining us,
Thank you guys. We'll see you next time.
and peace out. That's a fucking wrap.